today.
Okay. Hi, Dane. How are you?
Good, thank you.
If you can just tell us about how you felt in the match today.
It was nearly overwhelming at the start. The atmosphere, it was incredible. It was deafening. Put a big smile on my face, and from the get-go, I just felt a lot of gratitude to be lucky enough to be in that position, win or lose, and I was just really excited to play in front of a big crowd. I think I really relish playing in front of the big crowd, and it's what I've worked so hard to be able to do. So yes, there was nerves, but more it was just a lot of gratitude and a lot of excitement at the moment.
Thank you. All right, open to questions. Go ahead.
Dane, can you describe the emotion of that final moment when you converted on match point?
Disbelief, euphoria, a lot of just I don't even know what's going on. Almost felt like I was watching a show because it was a pretty incredible moment. Still sinking in to not only to win the first round of a Grand Slam, but to do it at Australian Open, to do it in front of such an amazing atmosphere, to beat a legend of the game in Gael Monfils. I mean, it was a bit of a pinch myself moment. So yeah, quite an overwhelming feeling, and I think that was pretty evident with that drop to the floor.
Were you almost surprised at how well you handled the occasion? You said there were nerves, but it's something that the crowd is something that you said you wanted to play in front of. So you're ready for it?
No, I don't think I was surprised about how I handled the moment. I've made a lot of inroads mentally, and I've been playing a lot of good tennis. But no, I don't think I was surprised. I think the big moments like that, they get the most out of me, and I kind of really feel the energy of the crowd and the moment, and I really try and take it by the horns and not shy away, because at the end of the day, if I don't do that, then I'm not going to be a top tennis player. So, but I was grateful that I was playing well. Yeah.
You just said that he's a legend of the game. Was that all, I guess, intimidating to come up against someone like him, and especially because even though the Australian fans were behind you, he also had so much support in the stadium?
Yeah, I guess my mind was, in a way, it was like saying it's okay to lose. You know, you're playing Gael Monfils, you've already qualified. So I guess I had to surrender that part of me that was okay with losing. Which again, I want to accept everything as it comes, but I wanted to obviously just do the best I could, put on a really good performance, and try and beat him. So yeah, I had to surrender that part of me, but again, I was just very appreciative, and it was awesome to, when I saw his name up against mine in the draw, I was so happy, I was so excited. So yeah.
How does a Grand Slam week and preparing for round one differ to, say, a week in a Challenger and that sort of stuff? Like, what's your box look like? Have you got more people there? Is it the same crew? What's all that like?
Definitely. It's the same preparation for me. There's a lot more nerves and a lot more mind noise. But the preparation's the same. I train the same. Maybe the recovery facility's a bit better here. Maybe I actually do recover better because it's a Grand Slam and I should. But playing on the big stage, it's allowed me to bring my beautiful girlfriend. It's allowed me to have not only my dad as my coach traveling, but my one of my best mates, Sam, as well, helping me out. And I've got so much family here. They were crazy. Probably heard my sister the whole time. But I have so much family here, and that's obviously, I don't get that any other week of the year. So that's the only difference, and it's a tremendous difference. It's awesome.
You mentioned your family. How much have you and your family had to sacrifice during your career to get to this stage?
A lot, especially my parents. So, I've never been poor, but they've not ever been super well off. So they've had to financially sacrifice a lot, and emotionally sacrifice a lot. And but I've been pretty independent from when I started making enough money to kind of fund myself. But without a doubt, my parents have sacrificed a lot. My dad stopped his cleaning business, sold that so he can afford to travel with me. So they've been relentlessly sacrificial my whole life, and My friends, they sacrifice a lot to be there for me, and it's all out of love. I would do the same for them, but all those around me, have done a lot and always been there for me. So.
How much does this set up your season financially now to have that get back?
I don't try and think about the money too much, but it is nice. It is nice not to have that burden. I can, just directly reinvest into my tennis in whatever way that means. But definitely eases the financial burden, for sure.
Could you imagine this moment, say 10 months ago, and you're 600 in the world?
I could imagine it, but it was more like a dream. But no, I knew deep down that I could do this if I kept putting my head down, and I was questioning things a lot back then. But I think it's credit to just persevering, and I was really questioning my game, questioning my identity on the court, questioning whether tennis is something I should be doing. But there was that voice deep down that knew I could do it if I kept going. But this is just the beginning.
You sort of alluded to it on the court, but how do you come back down from the high now and then go again in a few days' time?
Again, it's just whatever I'm feeling. It's about doing the very best in each moment. Putting my best foot forward, making sure no matter what mental noise there is, I'm surrendering all that, and I'm present before each and every point, playing the point with clarity and playing with courage, and whatever noise there is, it's just doing the best I can and competing the best I can.
Monfils was clearly in a lot of pain at times during the match. How was the mental noise for you when he started playing sort of stand and deliver in the fourth set? He seemed to become quite unpredictable at that point.
Yeah, it's pretty unpredictable the whole time. His forehand would miss at times, and it was an absolute beast at times. He looked tired at times. He looked up and about at times. So it was a lot to problem solve and a lot to take in. But he was standing and delivering at the end. That was a bit intimidating, but I think I did a good job to read what was happening on the other side of the net, and I lifted when it counted. And but it was tricky. There was a lot to take in and a lot to problem solve.
Have you had a chance to look at who your next opponent will be?
I don't look at draws. I haven't been looking at draws lately, but it's my good friend Callum. He said I play Shelton, so it'll be exciting.
Yeah, that's it. What do you think of that matchup? You're probably guaranteed a big court.
Yeah, I think so. I think people love to watch Shelton, so he'll be on a big court. Again, I'm very excited at the opportunity to play a big dog like him. I was really hoping first round I would play Sinner or Alcaraz, but so playing Shelton, so it's a good consolation prize to play him second round. But again, I'm very just appreciative of the opportunity to play on a big court, to play a big player like him, really test myself, and it's obviously going to be very tough. He has arguably the best serve in the world, so that'll be a big puzzle to kind of solve. But I'm very excited at the opportunity. I'm sure it'll be a good match.
Any other questions?
Yeah, you signed on the camera, this too shall pass, I think it was. Is that a reference to life on the tour? Journey? What does that mean?
It's I guess it's a mantra just to keep me grounded in life, and the only constant in life is change, really. And this is a big moment. It's exciting, but it'll come back down. And same as when things are really tough. Life is it's ever changing, and things are very temporary. So, as much as this moment's very special, I guess it's just a mantra to keep myself in the moment, and to realize that everything is ever flowing. So just to keep myself grounded. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Dane.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Wide World of Sports is your home of the Australian Open. From highlights of the best players, every magic Aussie moment, and the best expert analysis.
We'll have every nail-biting, heartwarming and edge-of-your-seat point covered. Subscribing to Wide World of Sports on YouTube is a must for any tennis fan.